What's up, YouTube? It's Witty, we lit, so go ahead, get with me. We back in Splitgate. I took much longer of a hiatus from uploading than I wanted to. But you know what? I'm genuinely cool with it, because now, like, I've gotten better at the game to a point where I'm, like, genuinely satisfied with almost every game that I play, right? Because, like, I knew from the get-go that if I get used to like the game rhythm and like my own muscle memory and understanding like how to play around portals and how to set up like multi-kills, that I would have a good time. Speaking of multi-kills, feast your eyes. Like putting in work with this shotgun carbine combo, getting out of dodge, you know what I mean? And that's what I love about this game, because understanding how to portal around the enemy and setting up your multi-kills, or even getting in a tight corner where like you can just zoop zoop zap and just get gone and recover your health. That type of portal play is what makes it so much fun, because when you think about it, like you really are just teleporting all the way around. And teleporting this seamlessly is not something that you can do in other games, at least to my knowledge. And even if you can, it's not a level of gunplay that's this slick. Like dodging a few sniper shots and then getting a pistol to sniper kill, like, you know what I mean? It's so satisfying. And then this sniper to melee combo is literally the second fastest way to kill somebody at close range, other than just like, headshotting them with a sniper or getting like a full pellet shotgun shot, And that type of knowledge is what I gained from all that time of practice. Why I haven't been uploading. Why I just been so focused on getting as nasty at this game as possible. So that way I can understand how to really push it to the next level. Because like Portal play is so satisfying on a level that like people who just aren't slick enough with it can't understand, Like, I compare it to somewhat the building mechanic in Fortnite, but it's way more than that because it's much more dynamic. You're changing up the entire geometry of the map just by having a little bit of foresight, you know what I mean? And that idea of foresight also comes in as well because, like, in a way, if you think about it, it's also time travel. Like, you know how, like, Tracer in Overwatch, like, rewinds back. Like, there's a time lag in that. In this, there just isn't. You're just back to where you were a second ago. You can, like, literally shoot someone, have them follow you down a hallway, and then you leave a portal, but you already had a portal, like, at the beginning of the hallway where you left off. Running in front of them, now you're behind them. You know what I mean? Like, that kind of play sounds super convoluted, but it takes less than half a second to execute if you set it up properly. And in that time, your opponent just won't know what happened. Or they'll watch the kill cam and they'll learn, or they're like actually somewhat competent at the game and heard you portal behind them. But like by the time you portal behind them, unless they have just super insane reaction time or you miss your shot, you got the kill. You just literally have to hit your shot, you're good. So Survivor Ball, like what I like about it is that you have way more health on everybody, right? So instead of the usual 100 health, everybody gets 170, and it really makes like survival the name of the game. Like portal play is so good too because like the portal walls themselves can act like shields if you run through and close it. Like he has no idea where I am, and if I actually lined up that shot, that would have been GG almost. It would have been a headshot. And he would have been like, literally 2 taps away with my AR, right? Anyway, point is like literally I'm just trying to portal around him just to get a good line inside him so I can get one sniper shot and then finish him off with the AR, right? And what's so interesting about this interplay is that like in me chasing him, I'm giving it a whole bunch of ideas of where I'm coming from, right? He can see the sniper bullets travel, right? Or like if I hit him, he gets like an actual like hit indicator of where I'm coming from. So he's gonna be tempted to follow me every single time. And the best way that I can play around that is just to keep shooting and keep running, so that way he's constantly in panic mode, or I'm just constantly looking for another place to shoot him from. It's chef's kiss, beautiful. So like hopping in straight into this next game, right? We're gonna be playing Shoddy Snipers on Impact. And what I love about Shoddy Snipers is that it's the purest form of just instantaneous portal play kills, right? Like you can either head tap someone with the sniper, shoot them with the shotgun, like most of the pellets, or like sniper shots of melee, right? And what's so important about that is that you understand how valuable like that instantaneous or that split second outpacing them to one, either a line of sight or two, getting out of dodge. Because R.I.P. buzzer beaters in Splitgate 2, and soon you'll know what I mean by that, right? So, just to take a second, right? I can't truly convey how excited I am for Splitgate 2 because they just added on like even more to the dynamic what's best about this game. Once again, the only thing I'm upset about is that buzzer beaters are no longer possible because they don't have EMPs in Splitgate 2. At least right now. Hopefully they will later. Boom! Buzzer beater. And that's exactly what I mean. You kill someone on the other side of your portal like after they throw the EMP, but before the EMP hits the wall. I call them buzzer beater because like, you know, it's that second of time lag between when they're safe and when they're not. And in that like split second, you got them. So once again, right, just portaling around, trying to like flank enemy positions. You know, I got my shotgun out because like I'm literally the best with my shotgun. I'm literally better at shotgun than I am a sniper. It is what it is. I think most people are, honestly. You know, because like it's easier to hit a close range like multi-pellet shot with a shotgun than it is like hit a headshot, in my opinion. But you know, some people are just different. When you get in that mode of when you can like hit multiple like sniper headshots on end though, like that's transcendence. So literally just portaling around, getting his attention on one side, and then portaling to the other side, so that way he's looking at an empty wall and I'm looking at the back of his head. Like that type of interaction is what makes Splitgate so beautiful to me, because that like interplay with what space is doing really changed the entire dynamic of what a shooter can be. It turns into a puzzle game. It turns into a real-time puzzle strategy game where the main like point of interaction is the map itself. Not even just like objects on the map, but the map walls. Like Daquan giving them toe shot right there. Bro, like literally, man, I just have so much fun in this game. Just, you know, jumping around, portaling through, getting long distance shots, and just switching up and going close range. Like, that's the type of thing that really make games so much fun to me. Just that dynamic, that uniqueness, that like drive to always like get a kill in a different way. You know what I mean? We're on a killing spree, actually. You know what I mean? 5K spree. You know, something light, nothing crazy. So I did say in my first YouTube video that I was gonna do a video on getting all the other weapon skins gold. The only one I have left is the SMG. I literally have one mission left and that one's gold. Maybe I'll do a video on getting that last mission. We'll see. Either way though, I'm just gonna have fun with this YouTube stuff for now, because like when I overthink it too much, that's when I stop having fun. And when I stop having fun, I stop doing well at things I'm actually passionate about. You know? Little short tidbit lesson, but you probably already knew that. Let's get back into the game. Where we at right now? Good lord, 32-7. Yeah, they got stomped in this game. Little small triple portal, you feel me? I know someone's at the bottom. Let's see if I can get him again. Hold on. Yep. And that's another thing that I learned too. Ooh, 10K. We love that. Yeah, nah, that dude was about to die from 3 different angles. But yeah, man, it's just being able to like use the radar to portal around your opponents and like search for them, even when you're like blindly portaling, just like radar searching, is a viable tactic too. It's maybe not the most efficient one, but it definitely gets the job done if you just like scrambling for a kill, you know. So this was a match and a half. I'm happy where I'm at right now with Splitgate. Can't wait for the next video. Catch y'all around. Peace.